guys, welcome back to my channel. Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another astro message. So we are gathered here today to pull some divine messages for Aquarius. If your sun, moon, or rising just so happens to be in Aquarius, this message is for you. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything I say is going to resonate with you specifically. We are reading for a big group of Aquarians, so just please keep that in mind. Please just grab what is speaking to you, okay? And, this is just going to be an energy check-in. I normally show up with these astral messages when it's divinely timed. I missed you guys. I miss pulling. I miss sitting with you all and just collectively seeing what is to come. So this is going to be, for my Aquarians, messages that you need to hear, okay? Think about the question you have in your mind. Do not speak it out loud. Keep it to yourself. We have Healer of the Ages, but we also have Storm Warning. It's interesting because the clouds are collecting outside and there's going to be a storm hitting Miami. It's happening very soon, actually. So it's not a coincidence that the Storm Warning card showed up for Aquarius, and I'm about to have a storm. I actually love storms. You can actually manifest and set major intentions during a storm. Just so you know, if you are someone that likes to work with your own magic and intuition and everything of that sort, storms are the best times. So we have the Storm Warning, the Temple Path. Your spread is very spiritual, Aquarius. It's very spiritual. The woman holding a heart, door to spirit. Oh, wow. It's very spiritual. And whatever breakthrough that you're going through, someone was the beginning of that. Whether it be the fact that you are experiencing a broken heart or a disappointment, something inspired you or got you going to make things happen for yourself. So it's almost like because of this bad situation, I'm able to now see what I have to do. I'm able to see what I need to get done. So if anything, this setback or this betrayal or whatever that's happening that's just not really going in your favor, this has become a blessing in disguise to help you understand what you truly need in your life. So I love that that is showing up for Aquarians so far, and the message alone is very powerful. And we haven't even dived deep into the cards yet. The last card we receive is the Journey card. So this is what I'm seeing for my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Without even really diving too deep, this is a very spiritual spread. And for a lot of you, because we're reading for a big group, this can mean so many different things. So for some of you, you are seeing someone for who they are, or you are recognizing a situation is not going to improve or change, but that changed you. That made you see things that made you look into this in a different perspective. Okay? Sorry if I'm like twisting my words, but I feel very passionate about what I'm saying, so just bear with me. It's almost like had you not walked in on that, had you not seen that, would you come to the conclusion that you are coming to now? Or would you have more understanding? Or for some of you, it's a very spiritual spread, but you don't understand why a lot of these things are happening. You don't understand why this person is going about it this way. You don't understand why this person doesn't want to let you go. Or you don't understand why this person doesn't want to let you in. Okay? So you're just trying to understand, right? But interesting enough, all of this is happening and it's going to make you have a lot of realizations and epiphanies. So for some of you, you are finally walking away from someone and you're just kind of like, I can't believe I dated you for this long, or I can't believe I was married to you for this long, or I can't believe we were best friends for this long. I can't believe that I was fooled by you for this long. Or I can't believe that I let you go. I can't believe that I dropped the ball, or I can't believe that I didn't trust myself, or I didn't do this, or I didn't do that. But because Aquarius, you came to this conclusion, you now know what needs to be done. You now know what is necessary for you to go forward. So I have to be honest with you, with the Storm Warning card being here, You actually received news about someone. Maybe someone was pursuing you and you learned about who they were. Or you learned about how they dealt their last relationships or their last connection, or worse, they're not done with their last connection and they're speaking to you. It's interesting because people are coming to you with their stuff, and this is happening because someone is being exposed to you. Someone you least expected, or someone that you've been very suspicious about. For some of you, that's dealing with a form of betrayal. But for other Aquarians, again, you're having an emotional breakthrough. And I have to be honest, a lot of you are coming to this conclusion within yourself, but you may break somebody's heart, or you may have to be the bearer of bad news, or you may have to choose yourself because you have spent so long choosing what works. Okay? So it is looking like some of you are going to be dealing with friendships coming to an end, or partnerships that have to come to an end, but it brought you to see the bigger picture. And because of this, you're gaining deep understanding. Because of that, you're learning more about yourself. So for example, you could have a job, because there's so many different scenarios. It could be that you have a job and you love your job and you love what you do, but lately you've just been feeling like you're not inspired, or lately you've been feeling like this is no longer for me, or I don't sit with this or resonate with this anymore. Is there something wrong with me? Am I a failure? Am I someone that's kind of all over the place? No, you have just simply outgrown the situation. And Aquarius, some of you have to stop feeling sorry for outgrowing this person. A lot of you are breaking away or breaking free from someone. Or you're realizing that you are in love with someone, or you want to deepen this with someone, or there are things from your childhood that you have to kind of figure out and heal from. There's a lot of epiphanies and realizations and aha moments that are happening for Aquarians, and I feel like this is a big blessing. Now, for some Aquarians, you are dealing with some form of a betrayal, or someone walking away from you that is a woman. There is a woman that holds your heart. This could also be a mother, or you could be a mother and you feel like maybe your children or your siblings are being distant towards you. Whatever that's happening, whatever that's kind of causing a lot of rifts and shifts and changes, it's helping you not only see this person, but it's helping you also look at yourself. So I have to just be honest, right? For some of you, you're in the right here, and it's not fair how you are being treated. But for some of you, I have to be honest, you may be the person that has to really look at yourself in the mirror. Are you happy about this? Or is this something that is reflective of you? Or are you staying in this but not realizing that you may be hurting this person because you're too scared to leave, or you're too scared to go? You don't want to be wrong when in the beginning you had good intentions. So it's kind of like you could be the bad guy if you're not being honest with yourself, Aquarius. Okay? Even though I get it and I understand you, it can come off like you're lying, or it can come off like you're being dishonest, or this person just doesn't believe in what you're saying. For some of you. So I feel like you guys could be actually dealing with rifts and changes amongst friends, especially amongst women. There's like a lot of stuff going on with women, dealing with women, or family drama, and just seeing things for what it is. Now, Aquarius, I consider you, more than likely, I feel like you are the black sheep of your family. So you've been noticed a lot of the stuff that is unraveling in front of you, but now it's happening now more than ever. Whether it's at your career, it's in your relationship, it's at your job, it's happening. You know? So I'm going to say this. The only way you are wrong in this situation, Aquarius, is if you continue to lie to yourself, which in turn will make you lie to this person or lie about this situation, which means you're not addressing it, which means you're just kind of flying away from it and you're shutting down your emotions because you don't want to deal with it. But I actually feel like May be emotional for you to really just kind of understand that, yes, this happened. Don't ignore it, and it's okay if it made you feel bad. Some of you are probably having major breakthroughs through therapy, major breakthroughs with expressing yourself, because I don't feel like, Aquarius, you do that enough when it comes to your heart space, when it comes to your heart chakra. I feel like a lot of you are upset, or a lot of you are disappointed. Some of you are just kind of like, how could you let this go this far? How could you let this happen? Or why are you holding me back when you know that this isn't fair? Why are you being narcissistic? A lot of you are dealing with that. But then again, there's a lot of you that are dealing with you not being honest with yourself, which is causing this person to step away from you. And I don't feel like the people that are kind of lying to themselves, not being honest, it could really be like you're in love with this person, but you're not telling them. And they're kind of getting tired of you, Aquarius. For some of you, it's kind of like, you know what? I told you that I'm in love with you. I told you how I felt about you. And you're not really telling me anything. So you know what? I need to take a step back. And Aquarius, you're like, no, don't take a step back. But outwardly, you're like, okay, well, do what you feel is best. Aquarius, you know you don't want this person to take a step back. So why are you pushing this person away, for some of you? Right? Again, you lying to yourself is making you look like the villain. And part of the reason why you're doing this is because there's some fear here. But try to shake it off. Okay? This is just a message for some of you that's not really being honest. It could really be like you're coming out or you're revealing something. It just feels very waiting to excel in a way. Door to Spirit, Yin and Yang, and then the Journey card. So I do feel like a lot of you are moving or considering moving, considering traveling. There's a spiritual retreat that's coming up for some of you guys, or you guys needing to take a trip that is very spiritual to you. A lot of you need to also reset. I wouldn't say cleanse, but feel that reset. Some of you guys have not been sleeping. Some of you need to have more fun with your friends. But I guess the biggest part of this reading is recognizing people and things for what it is, and recognizing the situation and the circumstances. If you feel like it's a lie, Aquarius, it's because it is a lie. And in my opinion, Aquarians are actually the most spiritual amongst the air signs, in my opinion. So you guys know that something is off or something's not right, or what people are saying to you is not actually the truth. And these truths are going to be coming towards you, and it's just going to make you look at this person or the situation for what it is. It's kind of like you're no longer a child anymore, Aquarius, or you can no longer look at this like it's not a big deal, because it probably is. Now let's get into some money messages. So there is an opportunity coming towards you, Aquarius, surrounding money. I do feel good about that. I would take on the opportunity. I would take on this offer. It feels really, really good. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. So again, you guys are dealing with some level of a betrayal, or seeing something where you are seeing someone for what it is. Some of you may be even feeling like, because you are growing spiritually, you want to walk away from this job, or you want to really start this spiritual business, in a sense of maybe you're getting into crystals, you're getting into making things. You want to put your best foot forward and building a community or building a circle where everybody is like-minded and want to do the same things. You want to go back to school. You want to join study groups. I'm feeling that so much for Aquarians, and it's connected to money. It's connected to growth. So this would be very good for you. So Aquarius, take on that opportunity. It feels really good. You could be getting an opportunity to make more money or learn ways on how to in the month of May. That's what I'm feeling. But this betrayal or this realization is really kind of throwing you off. Or some sad news or something that just kind of rocked you a little bit. You know, I'm seeing that. Another message is the Nine of Cups. Again, it feels very good for you, but I understand why you want to protect your energy as of right now. Some of you are going to be finding out some family secrets in the month of May, or realizing that not all that glitters is gold. It's kind of like when you finally figured out as a kid that Santa Claus wasn't real. But Aquarius, I think you always knew that Santa Claus wasn't real. So you've always been able to be like, this is some bullshit, but something is going to throw you off. Maybe, and you were probably onto it, but not to the extent of what you're seeing. So that I definitely see, Aquarius. It just feels a lot of epiphanies here. Some of you are also pregnant. That's another thing too. Some of you are also pregnant. Aquarian, some of you need to seek therapy if you are having this major spiritual transformative shift that's happening with you. Speaking with someone could really help. Getting a reading could really help. Getting a Reiki session could really help. Money is feeling good for May, or money opportunity. So if you're trying to apply for a job, Aquarius, this is a great time to do it, because now that you feel like you are making necessary changes, you have a clearer mind to pick and choose the type of job or career that you want. If you are stagnant and stuck on something, Spirit is really guiding you to look into joining support groups or look into hobbies that you enjoy and stick with that and take some classes and seminars and go from there if you are a little bit lost in regards to what you want to do. Okay, Aquarius. Okay. Yeah, something's coming up with family. Something's come. So are you guys going to like a wedding? Unfortunately, are there any funerals coming up? It feels like very family type of vibe. A lot of drama surrounding family is coming towards Aquarius. That's here. That's very, very prominent in your reading. Something showing up with family or needing to bring the family back together, or tensions amongst family members. That could be something that's going on too for Aquarians. So now I want to look into love. Ooh, there's so much going on with Aquarius. So you guys are going to have to fill me in. What is happening? What is going on? Show me messages that Aquarians need to know regarding love. What is the general message that Aquarians need to know regarding love? I just heard medical. Some of you guys need to get a medical examination or get checked up. I felt pregnancies for some of you guys, or needing to see what's going on because maybe you're just kind of unsure. Again, if you lie to yourself, it gets worse. So do not lie to yourself, Aquarius. Or you could be worried about someone that needs medical attention. Aquarians, please try not to dismiss it. I know you're intelligent, but it's okay if you feel like something is off. You don't have to pretend that everything's okay. Please take this person to the hospital, or you do that with yourself. This is not the energy to play Russian roulette with. We're literally about to have a new moon happening on the 30th. The reading will probably be up by the time that the new moon is up. You just don't want to be playing with that energy. Overindulging or overdoing something may not be what you want to do. Do everything in moderation. I just heard that warning for Aquarius to be mindful of your health. We have the Magician and we have the heart chakra, and then we also have Journey. A lot of you could be traveling. That feels good. Aquarians, a lot of you are traveling too, so where are you guys going? I feel like a lot of you guys are going somewhere, and it could be very spiritual. You could even find out some information. Maybe you're traveling with friends and they're going to tell you, hey, did you hear about what happened with such and such? Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to be hearing news and information. If you are on a vacation, or if you're even taking like a short trip, you don't have to fly on a plane. A trip could just literally be the next town over, but you're staying there for a few days. It just kind of feels like, Aquarians, you're breaking away from your everyday in the month of May. Oh, that rhymed. That was, that rhymed. No, that was kind of cute. Okay. Show me love. Show me love, because I'm trying to see love, but it's not showing up. Okay, strategy. Cornucopia. Man holding a heart, but reverse. And interesting enough, woman holding a heart showed up a little bit earlier in your reading as well. So I'm going to say that Aquarians is dealing with something to do with matters of the heart, where they're not really getting what they want in a love connection. Or again, they learned the truth about someone in a love connection and it kind of disappointed you. So it's kind of like maybe you've been talking to this guy and you found out that he got like 10 kids and you just did not know that he had all of these kids, and you're just kind of like, what? No offense to anyone having kids, but if you're someone who doesn't have kids, that's going to kind of rock your world, right? So that's a good example of what could be like something that you found out that kind of turned you off. But interesting enough, Aquarius, I actually feel that some of you are actually kind of in love, actually, and you're having a hard time admitting that. Some of you, if you're just in love with this person and you're having a hard time opening up. So will this person open up to them? And the thing is, this person kind of feels detached, and you're actually the one that's getting attached, and it's kind of bothering you how it's making you feel. But I actually do feel that this connection can start moving forward once the both of you start to be honest with each other. So, you know, hey, just saying. Now, Aquarians, if you are in a happy relationship, if you are in a happy exchange right now with your partner, that family drama could be trailing into your relationship where you're finding out about something. You could be with your husband and your husband's family's going through drama, or your wife's family's going through drama. Nevertheless, try not to let that interfere your household. Okay? If you are an Aquarius in a happy relationship, we're going to get a love oracle message for you lovebirds, for you happy couples, right? Okay, we got embrace love and release attachments. I said that this is a very spiritual month for Aquarians, so it's crazy how you guys are releasing so much. The message is saying make space for another and accept the connection for what it is. Embrace the new opportunities and blessings around you. Open your heart to accept and receive more love. Through embracing vulnerability, you will find strength. Aquarians, you guys actually have the biggest hearts, and it's just so crazy how the zodiac kind of dresses you up to not be so sentimental when you actually are. The next message you receive is release attachments. Let go of unhealthy attachments and connections that no longer serve you. Release the past so new doors can open. I don't feel like this is between you and your person. It could be if maybe you're in a marriage and it's not working out, but this is also saying to release arguments and things that have already happened. Release this because it's just creating this cycle that never ends. Or if it's not about that, it feels like release or work on releasing those things, because whatever that happened in your childhood, Aquarius, it's not going to happen now. Or whatever that happened 5 years ago in your last relationship, it's not going to happen now. Or whatever that your parents did 10, 20 years ago, you're a parent now, you're not going to do that to your new kid. You're not going to do that because you just know. So try not to hold on to the worst case scenario. Release it and accept, and just be open to the best possible scenario. That's what I'm seeing for you guys so far. Aquarians, if you are in a situationship, I don't really support that, but I know some of you guys are. I mean, I don't think anyone's supposed to support it, because sometimes it can be very draining and it's just not fair. When someone doesn't want to give you their all, and you're giving your all to the situation. You have the Three of Wands and you have the Three of Cups, and then you have the Hangman. It kind of looks like in this connection, if it is a situationship, it's not really going anywhere. It looks like you guys are having a lot of fun, but it's not looking like it's really progressing. So it's almost like you're surrendering to the possibility that it may not go anywhere, and you are trying to be in the moment. And I understand that, Aquarius, but deep down, you don't want to just be in the moment with this person. I feel like you do want something deep, and maybe you're scared to admit that, because if you admit that, then maybe you're scared or fearful that it's going to chase this person away. And here's the thing, if it chases this person away, then this is not your soulmate. Okay? This is not your person. Now, for my Aquarians that are single, again, you're going through a big spiritual shift and transformation of change, and I do feel like because you're going through a major shift, you're going to have a lot to celebrate, and I do feel like your selection of options is going to improve or get better. Some of you guys could be meeting someone of wealth, or meeting someone that has a lot to offer or bring to you to the table. So be open to this, Aquarians. You may even be in the space of choosing and picking and not knowing which route to take, but you are going to be going on dates, and there's a lot of offers coming your way if you open yourself up to that. So Aquarians, I feel good for you, and I hope this message resonated with you. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. I would love to hear your input, and be blessed, be safe, and have a beautiful rest of your day or evening whenever you are watching this. Bye guys.